Hi everybody, my name is Kathy Young. Welcome to my class for a simple massage for bloating and stomach problems. Today we will talk about very simple massage that circles the stomach. So let's begin by putting our hand just circling around the stomach, using your right hand, and follow the bowels. So this will be one of the most simple exercises, simple massages that you can do. Today I'm offering this class for KZ Qigong. KZ Qigong, the K is for me, Kathy. Z is for my friend Zuzia. Z is for Zuzia, she's from Poland, and we started the KZ Qigong project together to help any women who needs health and healing using therapeutic Qigong. So today I'm offering this class in celebration of women's equality. Here last Wednesday, August 26th, was Women's Equality Day here in the United States. And this was in commemoration of giving women the right to vote. So I'm thanking everybody here. Thank you for being here with me, all the men and women, to celebrate women's equality. Let's make the equality sign, one hand across the top and one hand across the bottom. So today I'll be talking about this equality sign more in the terms of Chinese medicine to help you understand how you can help your digestion and stomach problems. So, well, let's relax. I'm dedicating this class first to my two brothers, James, my older brother, and Nikki, my younger brother. I'm really lucky to have two really great brothers who show me a lot of love and respect. I'm really grateful to both of you for being such stand-up guys. So this class is dedicated for you, and I want a special thanks to my parents for raising us to be respectful of others. So thank you very much. Let's begin this class by shaking out our hands, relaxing. And slowly let's shake out all our energy that might be tight in our body. Let's take it really tight, squeeze it in our hand, and shake it out, release it. Squeeze it really tight. Any types of frustration that you might have, squeeze it out and release it. And we're going to add what we call healing sounds in Qigong. So Qigong is the energy cultivation. So shaking it out and shaking it out. Release it. So we're going to use the healing sound Ha, H-A. This is the healing sound for your heart. Everybody, let's bring the emotions to the heart. This here is connected with the emotion of joy. Anytime your joy is blocked and your heart feels blocked, this can affect our digestion. So we want to release any tension with the Ha sound. So when I go 1, 2, 3, let's shake it out with the Ha. Going Ha. So shake it out, 1, 2, 3, out, Ha. 2 more times, shake it out. Squeeze it really tight. 1, 2, 3, Ha, Ha, down. Last time, make it count. Really hold in there what you might be frustrated about in your life and hold it in really tight. Squeeze it, hold it, shake it out. 1, 2, 3, and release. Ha! Hey, that makes me feel better. Hope you feel better too. The Ha sound is very releasing for your heart. You can make it hard and you can make it soft. Let's try the soft way. Let's use our hands, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale with the Ha sound like you're laughing. Smile and bring it into laughter for your heart. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale with the Ha sound. Very good. One more time. Make your heart very joyful, very happy. Open up your arms, especially the armpit. This is where heart channel starts, where the energy is released from the heart, and bring it down with the Ha sound. Very good. That calms our heart, brings more joy with the ha sound, like you're laughing. Let's go back to your equality sign. Bring one hand across your diaphragm, the lowest part of your chest. Take a deep breath. Feel the lowest part of your chest and bring a finger to your bottom where your navel is, your belly button. This makes equality sign. This is what I call your organ house. Let's meet our body. Everybody bring your upper hand up and down. Here's the attic of our house, the heart, using the ha sound to relax the heart. We're going to use the s sound, si, to calm your lungs. The better you can breathe, all that deep breath comes down to massage your stomach and your intestines. So anytime when we become stressed and breathe shallow, the stomach can cramp because there's not enough massage to help the qi to flow. So here's the upper part of our organ house, the attic. Let's come down to the middle level between your diaphragm and your belly button. Putting your hand on your stomach, say this is your kitchen. This is where you can digest all your food. And this is where we'll massage, that simple massage, circling around the stomach and getting bigger to your intestines. So let's meet the main chef, that's your stomach. Let's take your left hand, putting it next to your stomach. This here is your assistant chef, your spleen. So let's move stomach and spleen back and forth. Slowly warm it up. We say your spleen is the earth element and it likes to be warm, just like the earth, the core of the earth is warm. Coming over, we're going to come to the right side. Take your right hand, put it on the right rib. Here, we have our liver. So let's smooth out liver and stomach. Here, liver, we say, is the wood element. So wood needs to grow very big, and nice below in the roots. So here, these help with our digestion. Liver and spleen have to harmonize like a wood and earth relationship. Anytime when liver wood on the right and the spleen earth on the left, when we say they're disharmonized, this is when we say the qi comes upward instead of downward. Every time we have digestion, everybody bring it through your mouth, through your stomach, and out through your urine and your bowels. So digestion needs to flow from in and down, through your mouth, through your stomach, and through your intestines. So anytime when we have stomach and digestive issues, we say the qi is rebelling. That means the qi has gone upward instead of downward. Every time when the qi goes upward, so everybody follow me, when it goes upward, we feel nauseous. We might feel we need to vomit. We can, if it goes to our heart, this can become heartburn. If it goes all the way upward, we have also belching, like burping, the gas coming up, the heartburn. This can also be the stomach acid. This comes up, this becomes the acid reflux. So this is all that rebellious qi. Everybody say it with me, rebellious qi. So let's say this is your liver wood, making a wood. This is the tree, the roots, and your spleen earth. So let's make the left hand like the earth, and your right hand the liver wood. Every time when we're stressed, this affects the liver, and this affects our digestion in the spleen and stomach. This becomes all that upward energy, the rebellious qi. When it comes downward to the intestines, so everybody taking your hand below on the belly button, let's come below to the basement of this organ house. So coming to the basement, everybody following me from your right hand, come upward on the right, across on the top of your belly button, and downward, drawing like a rainbow. or like an arc on the right, up, across, and down. This here is your large intestine. Intestines are always sorting what you need and what you don't need. Coming to the center, around your belly button and below, everybody's smoothing this out. This is your small intestine. So intestines are always sorting what we need and don't need. Coming below, everything below is the bladder, getting it out, all the toxins through the urine, and taking our hands, 2 hands on the back. 2 hands on the back, this is our kidneys. So kidneys, we say in Chinese medicine, links with fear. So anytime when you have fear, this sends the energy upward, and that also brings to the rebellious qi. So how do we soothe it out? Let's start. We had the heart sound with the h and ha. The ha sound to make you happy. Let's take double hands, bring it to our lungs. Taking deep breaths, we're going to send that energy to massage the diaphragm, to massage the stomach and intestines. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go nice and smooth to your intestines. 2 more deep breaths at your own pace. Fill your lungs with oxygen. Bring it deeply to your stomach and your intestines. One more deep breath. And release. The lung sound, we're going to be using the S sound, S-I. So every time you release, making a hissing sound. This will link with any types of stress, linked with sadness. So let's release some of that emotional stress linked with sadness. Inhale deeply. Exhale with the S sound. Second time. Exhale with the S sound. Third time, send it deeply all the way to your intestines. Exhale with the S sound. Very good. So here, this is your attic, harmonizing your heart and your lungs. This helps you anytime when you have too much heat getting trapped in the upper area, using the S sound and the Ha sound. Let's come down to the middle level. Let's harmonize that liver wood on the right and your spleen earth on the left. Let's smooth it out, left and right. Just rubbing it back and forth. We're going to come over to the right, soothing out that liver qi, that wood, let it calm down. We're going to use the shu sound. So imagine you have a little baby that's crying and you're trying to tell the baby to be quiet. Let's add in the squeeze. Every time when you have any difficulty in the liver, stress and anger, we're going to take a deep breath, stretch it open. Exhale with the shu sound. 2 more times at your own pace. One more time, deep breath. Very good. So in our daily life, if we have a job where we sit a lot, all that stagnates, We are not moving enough this whole waist area. If you can feel everything above, we can feel the bones that's protecting the lungs and the heart. When we come down to the middle level, you can feel it's soft tissue. That means we're meant to be moving this area. Every time when we sit too long, this energy stagnates in the digestive area of the stomach, the liver, and the spleen. So the Shri sound helps to open up this stagnation. Let's come to the left side, taking the left hand, putting under left rib. We're going to soothe out the spleen. So the spleen, like the earth, likes to be warm. Imagine in the winter when your hands are cold and you try to warm it up with the hu sound. So the hu sound, H-U, this is going to warm up your spleen. Anytime when we eat too much cold foods, like like things from the refrigerator or raw vegetables, this can injure what we call the spleen. So we need to warm it up. Imagine in the summer, you just eaten ice cream and you need to warm up the spleen so the liverwood doesn't attack the spleen earth. We're going to strengthen it with the hu sound. Let's stretch open that left side and squeeze with the hu sound. Open it up, stretch it open. Exhale, squeeze with the hu sound. One more time. Make it nice and warm. And with the hu sound. Very good. So it's harmonizing that liver wood and that spleen earth. Today, that's the main message that you'll take away for bloating and any types of indigestion. A lot of the times, it's the liver wood attacking that spleen earth. So one of the things we need to do to help that energy come down for the digestion, let's come down to the basement. Anytime your basement in your own house, let's make water. Water drips downward like rain or waterfall. In the bottom of our house, organ house, here at the basement of the house, this is where water can get stuck. So in our diet, when we have anything that's sticky, that's thicker than water, that comes down to the lowest place of our digestive system. So let's put in, imagine we have a birthday, we eat a birthday cake, all that frosting, the oils thicker than water, make that settles down in the basement. Let's imagine all the sugars, like syrups, sugar melted, very sticky, that goes down to the basement, the lowest place of the digestion. Even healthy oils, like nuts and avocado, if we overdo it, too much oil, make that sink. All that oil thicker than water, that settles in your basement. So what can we do? Let's help that basement move. Let's make our legs lifted up, squeeze this area, and let it go. So one of the best things to clear out the basement of your house, organ house, is simply walking. So let's swing our arms. That will help the attic, that heat to circulate out of the heart and lungs, and squeezing this whole area, lifting our legs, simply walking. So one of the best things you can do if you have indigestion is walk. That helps all the energy, the digestive energy, go downward. Swinging the arms helps your heart and your lungs to be happy and clear some of that sadness. Same time, let's squeeze this whole area for your liver and your spleen. So you can change directions, crossing in front or simply straight up. So let's spend a few times. Let's go 10 times straight up. Simply walking in place. Let your heart be happy. Swing your arms higher. Good. And let's slowly go into crossing. So we're going to cross and squeeze that liver and spleen. cross your leg, and cross your arms. After this simple Qigong exercise, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll show you the 5 simple techniques that you can use for massage. Good, let's go 2 more. And relax. Good. I want to give you one more healing sound. Taking your 2 hands, put it on your lower back. That's the kidneys. This is connected with the emotion of fear. So anytime when we're afraid, this makes, when you get scared and you jump up, this is the chi going upward. So again, that gives you the nausea, the vomiting. So simply by lifting up your toes, lift up your heels, and let it down. This sends the energy back down to the bottom of the feet, which is connected with kidneys. So we're going to use the healing sound, chui, C-H-U-I, like a little ball. Open it up, chui, chui. The chui sound opens up the fears in the kidneys. So holding light little balls, touching your fingertips, let it go with the chui sound. Chui, chui, chui. 2 more. Chui, chui. Good, and shake it out. Let it go, shake out your arms and legs. Good, so you have the emotions. We have the heart, which is connected with joy. We're our original self, connected with joy. Taking 2 hands, the lungs, connected with sadness. They're in the upper part, the attic, where it gets hot. And we have to circulate the arms to let it go. Coming to the middle level, let's see that equality sign. We got the kitchen. We have your right side, the liver, connected with anger and stress. Coming to the left side, we have the spleen, which is connected with worry. And then we have kidneys in the lower part, connected with fear. When we have a harmony of all these emotions, we have a healthy digestive system. So let's grab a drink of water. When we come back, look for a chair, someplace where you can sit down and relax. We're going to begin the 5 simple massage techniques. And I'll see if you have any questions. Good, welcome back. So I hope you have a chair where you can sit down. We're going to begin the relaxing massage for your stomach. So feel free if you want your legs to hang down, or if you want to sit in a lotus position in a nice relaxed way. So we're going to start with 5 different techniques, and what we want is going to start with the circle. So we have 2 types of circles. You can do the right hand circle and the left hand circle. If you want to help bloating and helping that digestion energy come down, we want the right hand circle. So we're going to take our right hand from your liver to your spleen. So you're following your fingers across from right to left over the belly button. And circle around, following your right hand. So again, you're taking your right hand, following the fingers across from right to left over the belly button. So you're going to add your other hand on top to add the pressure. So you're going to slowly adjust the pressure to the right amount that makes you feel relaxed. So you can start nice and light. One hand adds the pressure on top, and the one below is the one circling. So let's see if you can do between 50 to 100 times. Just take it nice and easy, nice and relaxed. So we'll be doing the left hand circle next. Feel free to follow direction of your bowels, that's the right hand circle, to help the energy circulate downward. And you can bring your whole body into it to help your whole body relax. You can see my shoulders circle and also my waist. Slowly what you feel is this area is warming up. With digestion, we need some warmth in the kitchen area. So using your breath, your breathing, that can help you also relax the mind and the body. Breathing connects mind and body. So you can feel every time you go across, inhale, pushing down, exhale. Going across the top, inhale, coming down, and exhale. So we're focusing on exhale, coming down. This helps the energy flow downward so you don't get the rebellious chi with the bloating, the nausea, the vomiting, acid reflux, and heartburn. Good. Slowly we're going to smooth it out. So if you've done about 50, you can relax if you feel like it's enough stimulation. And for people who want to go further, just feel free to go a little bit further and a little bit deeper. So to go deeper, you can start pushing in your thumb muscle and your pinky muscle. So you push in with your wrist. Good. So now we know the direction of the bowels, following that right hand circle. Let's practice for feeling whenever we need. So this right hand circle helps with constipation, because if you feel things are stuck, you want to help the bowels move with this right hand circle. Sometimes I call it clockwise as well. And then if you have more what we call diarrhea, you want to reverse it. So let's use the left hand circle to practice anytime when you have more of the diarrhea. So using the left hand, go across the top of the belly button, come down on the right, up on the left, going across the top from left to right, down on the right, up on the left. And again, you can add your right hand on top to add the pressure. So sometimes you'll find one direction helps you better and the other direction helps you in different cases. So it's good to have experience massaging both directions so you can feel what you need for that time. So sometimes you might feel that this left-hand circle will actually help better with the belching and the bloating, because this is helping soothing that liver chi on your right. So remember, liver chi, when it's rebelling, it comes upward. So you can see on the left-hand circle, you're pushing down on the right. That helps the liver qi to soothe out, coming downward. So this is also very important when you have diarrhea and you want to send up the energy using the left hand circle. But sometimes when people have fevers, so fevers, a lot of times, this is the large intestine getting stuck, stagnant. So a lot of times we want to reverse it using the right hand circle to help your bowels move, so it helps the fever go downward. So imagine now when you have the fever, let's reverse it, going back to the right hand circle. So fever, you want to send downward the energy. So this can cool down that fever, sending the energy downward. A lot of times when people have a fever, you want them to help have a bowel movement. When the bowel movement comes out, this can help that fever reduce. So a lot of times what can help cool down fevers can be like cucumber and watermelon, or rhubarb and oranges. These are all helping to bring down the energy and cooling that fever to help the energy come out, to come down. Good, let's relax those. So those are the left and right circles. So I'm going to also teach you the upward and downward. So let me adjust the camera. Give me a second. Good. So let's get closer. So we're going to learn some acupressure points. So let's touch your belly button. What you want to learn is move acupressure point above the belly button and below the belly button and to the left and right of the belly button. So it's making a horizontal line and a vertical line like a cross. So touching the belly button, let's find the point that's very good above. This is, so everybody touching the center line from your heart all the way down. So this is part of the conception vessel. Conception vessel, think of conceive, like when a baby is conceived with the belly button. So conception vessel has one of the strongest energy channels in our body. The center line is so important. So we have major points, acupressure points on the center line. To find one of the points, this is called conception vessel number 12. So if you, conception vessel 1 starts from the perineum and it flows upward, reaching conception vessel 22 above on the chin. So if you find number 12, so if you draw a line across your chest along the nipple area and a line across the belly button, you want to find the middle point between these two lines. So the center point in the center here, this is called your center cavity, or your middle cavity, or central stomach. So again, to find this point, drawing a line across the chest on the nipple area and one line across your belly button. Conception vessel 12 in Chinese called Zong Wan. Zong means center. Wan means stomach or cavity. So let's find, using your middle finger and your pointer, and also your ring finger if you want to roll around. Try to massage very gently. You can use the right hand circle, that clockwise fashion, to massage this point. If you feel it's very hard here, that means there might be a blockage. And by massaging really gently, trying to open this up, imagine there's a knot there. The knot is blocking it, and you're trying to open this knot. Slowly loosening it, making it soft. So with each of these acupressure points, you can massage between 1 to 5 minutes. That's a general good rule. 1 minute to feel at least an effect. 5 minutes, depending on each person's body, 5 minutes can get a deeper effect. So here, let's smooth it out using left or right on the bottom and adding the pressure on top from stomach conception vessel 12, zone 1. Smooth it all the way to the belly button and below. So far we have right and left circle. You have the vertical line that's down the conception vessel, helping it to go downward from conception vessel 12, the central stomach, all the way down. We're going to go now to the belly button. We're going to go about 2 fingers below your belly button, staying on the center line. This is conception vessel number 6. This is known in Chinese as Qi Hai. Qi means energy, Hai means sea. So this is your sea of energy. Every time when you get tired, this is a very good point to gather more energy. So I'm using my middle finger to go into that point and circle. So about 2 fingers. If you have a longer body, you can use 3 fingers below. Generally, it's about 2. So I'm giving you a general guideline, and in the future, we can do a class more technically accurate to find this point. So here, let's push on conception vessel 6, Qi Hai, the sea of Qi, and you want to go 2 more fingers below. This here is conception vessel number 4. So remember, it goes from 1 all the way up to 22. So we have number 4, that's about 3 fingers below your belly button. This one is called Guanyin. This is your original pass. So here, see if you can find this point, 3 fingers below that belly button. I'm using my 2 index fingers and pushing in. So in general, you want to feel a level of pressure that we call comfortable pain. So enough of a pressure that you feel stimulation, but not too much pressure that you feel tense and uncomfortable. You want to be a comfortable pain, nice and relaxed. So you can feel this point can connect with your intestines. And we go circle it all the way down. So let's vary it. Let's spend a minute or 2 smoothing it out and pushing on these 3 points. So this is your vertical line. This is part of that simple massage, helping the digestive energy to flow downward. All the way from conception vessel 12 down to conception vessel 4. So let's go up and down from the top, bring it down. Let's go 24 times. So in Chinese, they like to use numbers of cycles of 12 or squared numbers. So let's go 24 for 2 cycles of 12, pushing downward. Good, so reaching 12. If you feel comfortable, go 12 more. And if you feel your stomach is strong enough, give a little bit deeper push. Good. After reaching 24 times, what you might feel is that the warmth. So warmth is a sign that the qi is flowing. Good. So now let's go to the point, coming back to the conception vessel 12. Cross your the nipple line and the belly button line halfway. Coming back to this point, if you want to make a bigger circle massage, use 3 fingers and circle. Using both left and right hand, that balances out. If you want to go a little more deeper, you can use 2 hands or 1 hand, 2 fingers or 1 finger. So let's spend about 1 minute massaging this point. Go slowly, as if you're trying to open up a knot. Try to feel it. And connect to it. And listen to your own feeling. If you feel like it doesn't feel comfortable right on that point, you can go about 1 finger below it or 1 finger above it. So this one is the central stomach. You go about above it. This is your upper stomach and your lower stomach. So usually what I do, I follow my own feeling. When it feels like, oh, it's enough stimulation, I go to the next point. After about 1 minute on the central stomach or the one above it or below it, let's go down below to conception vessel 6, the Sea of Qi. So again, finding belly button and 2 fingers below. Stay on your center line. This is your conception vessel where you're conceived. And what I'm doing now, I'm using 2 fingers to go a little deeper. Feel free to use 3 or even 1 finger. And this massage, you can do it standing up or lying down. If you're lying down, you can feel that your stomach is more relaxed, and that helps you to go even deeper. Anytime you're massaging, you can always use the healing sound for the liver or the healing sound for the spleen at the same time to strengthen it. So using the shui sound for the liver, telling the little baby to be quiet, or the hu sound, like you're warming up your hands. Good. After finishing with conception vessel 6, the Sea of Qi, let's go 2 fingers below that point. So about 3 fingers below that belly button, staying on the center line. Let's massage this conception vessel 4, Guanyin, the original path. See if you can connect deeper with your intestines. This is a point connecting with our original essence in the center of our body. This can be where you can make more of qi and blood and what we call yin and yang. Yin is like your cooling fluids, and yang, Y-A-N-G, that's like the fire of your body. For women especially, this is a very good point, the original path. This is near the ovaries, so it helps you with hormone production, balancing out the hormones connected to the ovaries. So here you can go even a little 2 fingers or 3 fingers to the side of that point, and that's getting closer to the ovaries. This is on the stomach channel, so you can massage all around this point. So you can go either in the center or about 3 fingers to the side on the stomach channel. So for men, this is also important because stomach channel flows downward. This also past the groin area. So this is all related also with the hormone production and reproduction. So here, let's spend a little more time on conception vessel 4, Guanyin. So this will take time to develop what we call the listening skills. You're learning how to listen to your own body and respond with the touch. So responding with the right pressure to give you a relief. Good, so I'm using now my ring finger and my middle finger. So you can always feel free to use whatever finger feels right and to get in a deeper massage or the right pressure. Good, so let's smooth out that vertical line all the way down. And now let's go to the horizontal line. So we had so far the right hand circle. So think of different shapes, left hand circle. So one to help the bowels go down with constipation, and the reverse left hand circle to help with diarrhea. We have the vertical line down the conception vessel. And now let's go horizontal line. So drawing a horizontal line across your belly button. Try to do like a little bit of a sit-up coming forward, looking for the stomach muscles, the abdominal muscles. What you'll feel is two different lines. One which is about 2 to 3 fingers next to your belly button. Remember, this is your stomach channel. Stomach channel at this point, about 3 fingers next to your belly button. This is stomach 25. Tian Shu. Tian means celestial. Shu means your pivot, celestial pivot. This is a point that connects your stomach channel and your intestines. This is one of the best points when you're feeling that bloating and indigestion. Stomach 25 can relieve that. So I'm using my middle finger to dig in there. I'm going penetrating it deeper with just one finger. And remember, it's about 3 fingers. So if you're doing that sit-up, it's about one of your abdominal lines. And it's right. So if your lines are on the sides, you're going right on the outer parts of the muscle. And staying on the same line as your belly button. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going inward circles, so coming inward. But feel free to follow your own feeling. Maybe what feels good for you is going outward. So that's part of listening to your own body. So let's give it a good 1 to 5 minutes on stomach 25, Tian Shu. So I'll go gentle. Stomach is very sensitive. It's the Mother Earth, So go gentle like you would with a mothering energy. Soft and loving, like you're caressing it and giving it soothing care. So you can see now I'm going into 2 or 3 fingers to create a bigger circular motion to open up the energy blockage in stomach 25, connected to large intestine. So you can try this also using your thumb, about the same point, the 2 or 3 fingers on the sides of your belly button. Try it with your thumb muscle. See if you can feel that point even deeper. Good, so about 1 to 5 minutes. And now let's go, same as the horizontal line, we're going to go on the spleen channel. Spleen channel is a little further out than the stomach channel. So we have conception in the center. and then stomach coming down, following the nipple line, and then go further out. This is the spleen channel. Again, do that sit up. See if you can tense the muscles in the stomach. You'll feel the outer edge of the abdominal muscles. And on the outer edge, so now you're going about 6 fingers next to your belly button. So if this is my belly button, I'm going 6 fingers to the left and 6 fingers to the right. So on the outer edge of the abdominal muscle, same horizontal line as your belly button. This is spleen number 15. In Chinese, 大横, 大 Da, Da means you're great or big. Heng, H-E-N-G, that means you're big, horizontal. So heng means horizontal. So this is part of your horizontal line massage, spleen number 15. So again, I'm circling, and I'm just digging in there as if I'm a plumber, trying to open up a blockage. Anytime the blockage is open, your qi flows. Just like your drain, it can flow, the sink can flow, the toilet can flow, everything can come out. So let's spend a good 1 to 5 minutes here. And anytime when we're doing the acupressure point, if it feels too stimulating, just go flat hand. Do that horizontal line, but flat hand. This gives a gentle stimulation rather than going deep. So when your stomach is at ease, remember spleen and stomach is part of the earth element. This is the child of the heart, the earth, a heart fire. So when your stomach is at peace, you can sleep better at night. Your heart is at peace. So when the child is at peace, the mother is at peace. So when you take care of your stomach, this actually helps you sleep better at night, because heart is related to your mind and sleep. So that we're helping our stomach to flow better and sleep better tonight. Remember that if you're eating late at night, this is harder for your stomach to digest. This can cause more of that rebellious qi, that acid reflux, the bloating, any of the nausea. This is the stomach not happy. This is the kitchen area. And what I say is when your stomach is working, if you put food in your stomach, it's like a noisy neighbor. So your liver is saying, what's all that racket? Your stomach's making all that noise, and the liver, which needs all the blood and all the peace to make you feel at rest, all that noise in the stomach is like a noisy neighbor doing construction, and your liver cannot rest. So we don't want to eat too late at night so that the liver can rest. Good. So doing that horizontal line, we have the stomach 25, 3 fingers, side of the belly button, and spleen 15, about 6 fingers, side of the belly button. So now we had so far 3 different shapes. We had the circle, left and right. We had the vertical line. We have the horizontal line. And now let's do the spiral. So spiral, we're going to go from closer to the belly button. You can go from inside out. So you're going to start smaller and go bigger. And then you can also go from outside in, from the outer part to the inner part. Let's start from small, closer to the belly button. Let's use the right hand circle, the right hand, follow the fingers, and circle around the belly button. Starting small, you're going to spiral out a little bigger at your own pace. So feel free to use your fingers or your flat palm. Slowly get wider and larger. This massages the diaphragm on top and the hormones below. Same time, let's use the healing sound for the liver, the Shri sound on the right. And the spleen sound, the Hu sound, H-U, Hu sound on the left. And now let's spiral smaller from outer part to the inner part. And at your own pace for the next minute, feel free to go bigger as the spiral going from in to out, or the spiral going inward from out to in. Feel free to use your left hand circle or your right hand circle. So right now I'm using my left hand circle. So the last shape after the spiral, let's look at the square. So think of the square, the belly button's in the center, and use your thumb and your index finger, making a square around your belly button. So again, you're on the stomach channel, about 3 fingers wide, and you're just massaging around the belly button in a square fashion. So I'm massaging these 4 points. So again, this is just smoothing out that stomach channel. Good. So let's review those 5 simple massage techniques. We have the circle, we have the right hand circle, following the right hand fingers, going across from right to left, over the diaphragm, over the belly button, coming up on the right, down on the left, up on the liver, down on the spleen. This is helping anything like bloating, to help any indigestion, because it follows the bowel movement, helps you to go to the toilet if you have constipation, still helping the bowel digestion. Also, if you have toxins in your body or in your mind, toxic thoughts, help your intestines by following the bowel movement, the energy circle down. Then we have your left hand circle, going left hand across from left to right. Now we're coming down on the right on the liver and up on the spleen. So this is helping any types of diarrhea, like too much energy coming down. This helps spleen energy come up and liver energy go down. So if you're stressed and you respond with diarrhea, this left hand circle helps more with these issues. This is also good because when your spleen is lifting up, the earth, we say, holds everything together. So this can also be good for people who have too much downward energy. For people, for example, women who might have risk of miscarriage, helping the spleen come up, this helps hold your energy up. This is the same for people who have hemorrhoids or organ prolapse, too much energy coming down, hernia. So we want the spleen to come up. On that note, keep in mind the best foods for your spleen and earth, and liver wood harmony. You want to warm the spleen, so warm foods like ginger, a little bit of meat, a little bit of warmth, a little coffee that's warm. And on your right, the liver wood, think of the green color. So green color is best for your food, for your liver. So cooling foods like kale, your celery, your cucumber, this is all cooling for your liver to harmonize the heat and the cooling. So now we have right and left circle. We have the vertical line coming down on the conception vessel. You have your stomach connecting with your stomach center. This is Zhong 1. conception vessel 12, between the nipple line and the belly button line in the center. If this doesn't feel good, go a little bit above, that's the upper stomach, and a little below the lower stomach. And then you can go all the way for your sea of energy to get more energy. 2 fingers below the belly button, conception vessel 6, sea of qi, qi high. Or 3 fingers below, conception vessel 4, Guanyin, connected more with your hormones and your reproduction. Connected with your intestines to help it clean out. So vertical line, and then go horizontal line. Horizontal line stays on your stomach and spleen channel. Stomach 3 fingers out, stomach 25, Tian Shu, celestial point, pivot. And 6 fingers out, spleen 15, Da Heng, your big horizontal. Good. So you have vertical, horizontal, then you have your spiral coming this way, outward, with your right hand, small to big. This is following digestion. Or you can reverse it from big to small. You can use the left hand circle. So that helps you if you feel your energy is going too much dispersed and you need to bring it back in. You spiral inward, coming closer to your center line. And if you feel your energy is stuck inside and it needs to get out, reverse it, that right hand circle, coming from inner, closer to your belly button, and closer outward. After the spiral, come to your square, about four fingers, your thumb and your index finger, around your belly button, on your stomach channel, following the nipple line. Good. So I hope these shapes have helped you with your simple massage. Next time, I'll share with you more about acupressure points that can help you harmonize with your stomach and digestion, also helping you to sleep better at night, calming the mind, and also helping you with less stress. These are the points on your wrists, inner pass and outer pass. You have your 4 gates. This point on the large intestine channel, double L's. This is large intestine 4 to help large intestines to contract. This matches your liver 3 on your big toe, between your big toe and your second toe, at the point where it meets, on symmetrical both sides. That's your 4 gates. And then you have the last one, which connects your stomach and your spleen channel, works as an organ pair. It's about 4 fingers below your kneecap on both sides, following your outer part of your shin. This is your stomach channel flowing all the way down, and your spleen channel on the inside flowing upward. So remember, stomach needs to flow down to the intestine, spleen needs to flow up. When you have a balanced stomach and spleen, your stomach channel actually starts up here in the eyes. When you have a strong stomach and balanced stomach, what you see is that you smile more because this all goes up to your eyes. So I hope that helps you with better digestion and for bloating. I wore purple today to honor the women's equality. So give me one last equality sign for your triple burner organ house. And remember to keep quieting that liver. And warming your spleen. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you want more information, you can find it at kzqigong.com. And I'd also teach Tai Chi and Qigong through TCM Time, that's traditional Chinese medicine, tcmtime.com. Thank you for joining me, everyone, and happy women's equality.